What's up, guys? This is going to be a VR to Smoke Eater 908. Cool YouTuber, I'm sure all you guys know him. Anyway, let's get right into it. This is, he made a video showing his Spydercos. I'm going to attempt to do the same. First of all, I hang this on the wall, and it's kind of a display thing. Inside there is a carbon fiber and S90V paramilitary 2. Let's open this real quick so you can see them better. So that's the S90V and carbon fiber paramilitary 2 sprint run. Obviously, awesome knife. I got it when it came out. Unfortunately, they're very expensive now. I think they're probably more expensive than they should be. Anyway, this is a 20 CP. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can get a little more light in here. This is a 20 CP gray sprint run paramilitary 2. Basically the same thing as S90V according to the composition, although it seems to me S90V is just a little bit better. This is the exclusive Cutlery Shop run S30V orange Mannix 2 skeletonized liners. Obviously, Mannix 2, awesome knife, not much needs to be said about that. This is the Sprint Run R with the Nishigen glass fiber. Very cool looking. Very well made knife. Blade's a little weird looking. I did a review on that. This is the Sprint Run Bob Lum Tanto BG10 skeletonized liners, liner lock. The gray gets dirty, but that is a nice knife too. Again, Sprint Run Cali Super Blue 3.5 gray G10. They must have got a good deal on gray G10. Very nicely made. Then we've got the Dodo Sprint Run S30V. Cool little knife with the S blade shape. This is the Dyad Junior with it's a VG10s, again a sprint run. This is kind of my sprint run display type thing. It's got the one serrated edge and the one plain edge, kind of a blue FRN. Ronin. This was a Snowdy, as you can see, Michael Janik, Snowdy, Ronin, Spyderco collaboration, VG10, steel. Wicked tip on that. That's the other nice thing about the Dyad. It's got a real splinter picking tip. Okay, moving on. The guy's mowing his lawn outside, so hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. This is the Shemprock big fixed blade. Cool knife, VG10, FRN handles. and a Bolteron sheath. Let's do the fixed blades first, I guess. This is the reground M390 Mule with the orange, what the heck were they called? Halpern titanium scales that I kind of put a little pattern on just to make them a little more interesting. And this is actually a bark river sheath that I refit to fit this. I'm going to make another one for that. This is another mule. This is the crew wear mule. Again with the Halpern titanium scales. These ones are Digicam, a little bit skinnier. And the sheath I made for it. It works quite well. Then we got the Spyderco Phil Wilson collaboration. Just did a video on this. Awesome knife. Green G10 S90V Bolteron sheath. One more, I guess. That I haven't done anything with yet. This is the LMAX Mule. No handles or anything yet. Okay, then we got the, you've seen this in a couple videos, CTS XHP Military with the brown G10. Awesome knife. Military is an awesome knife, obviously. This is the Crine Reground UKPK. I love this knife for like an EDC. Fits in a watch pocket. Slip joint so there's no lock. I like the drop point myself. Kind of weird. You know, some people, I guess you either love it or hate it. This is the this was an exclusive CPM M4 Mannix from Bento Box Shop. I think they still have these for sale. It's got a light tan G10. Again, it's a sprint, so skeletonized liners. This is a nice knife. Mannix is a nice knife, obviously. You can't go wrong with the Mannix. M390 Spyderco Military with the carbon fiber. This was a dealer exclusive at KnifeWorks. And again, that's another one. I bought it right from KnifeWorks, and they've become very expensive now, unfortunately. S90V Mannix XL. I actually like this knife quite a bit. I like knives in this size range, so I'm a fan. Interesting end of the handle design here. This is very much like there was a lockback version of this knife years ago. Rides a little high in the pocket, but I'm alright with that. You got good access to it. This one was one of the first ones, so it doesn't have skeletonized liners. The new ones, I believe, have skeletonized liners, and they also have a black cage as opposed to the clear, as far as I know. Volatin, Taiwan made, S30V, big fat blade, very smooth, polished G10. Awesome knife. The lock sticks up a little bit, but I find that's not a problem at all. Big fat liner lock, skeletonized liners, G10 back spacer, nice bolsters. That's a beefy knife right there. Got my blade swapped Crine Reground VG10 Endura, Frank Endura, with the foliage green G10, the wave opening with the Crine regrind. It's amazing. I love those Crine regrinds. Of course, I just did a video on this. This is the CPM M4 Gale Bradley, which is the only kind they make. Carbon fiber, scales, skeletonized, real nice liner lock, hollow ground blade. This one's got some patina action, but this is one of my favorites, no doubt. I do like Spyderco's. This is the Toxic Green USN Ketcherman. Very cool. It does have some flex in the blade, and that's flex in the blade, not in the lockup. Lock back. Very smooth lock back action. Black coated blade, integral pocket clip. This is my Crine Reground CTS 20CP Franken Para. Awesome. Probably one of my favorite knives. Skeletonized liners. Obviously, the Para 2 is just a just an excellent design. Don't get much better. You can see the tip he put on that. Thing is screaming sharp, super smooth. Awesome. Let's see, we got the Yojimbo 2 S30V. Fingerprints on there, can't have that. Nice thick spine, compression lock, black G10, Golden Colorado. Awesome knife. Just looks badass too. This is the all black Manix 2 production version. Clear ball or clear cage there. This is just a great knife. It's really smooth. It's got more heft to it because the liners are not skeletonized. But I really like this knife. All the Manixes are awesome. Really. Speaking of Manixes, this is another one. This is the foliage green CTS XHP Manix. Sprint run, so it's got the skeletonized liners. Used this a lot because this was the only knife out available in XHP for a long time, and I like XHP, so very smooth, as most Manixes are. Nice satin pocket clip. I like the foliage green myself. And another Manix, the lightweight in CTS BD1, which is basically like Gin 1. It's a powder metallurgy version of Gin 1, which Spyderco used on their knives for a long time. I think it was Gin 1, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was Gin 1. Very cool knife. Super lightweight. Wire pocket clip. Can't take it apart because it's pinned, but this is the lightweight. Oh boy, I wonder what happened there. Oh, I think I was trying to open a bottle with it. Lightweight UKPK. I like these a lot. I would get more of them, but for a long time the back spring was pretty weak. I think they may have fixed that now. It's got kind of a G10 texture on the FRN. I take the pocket clip off of the UKP case and slide it in the watch pocket. It's just easier for me. Anzo. Got the real cool corrugated pattern. Looks like a hollow grind to me. Very interesting blade shape. Liner lock. Taichung, Taiwan. They did skeletonize in there. The handle looks weird, but it is quite comfortable. This is another Sprint Run Dodo. This is the one I have used. Slightly off center. Wire clip. Ball lock. Cool little knife. This is another Bob Lum Sprint. This is the one I use. I got the one in the display there, and then this is the one I use. Very cool knife. Teflon washers. Pillar construction. Satin clip. Really smooth. I don't usually like Tantos, but this is I'm gonna kind of make an exception for that one. Nice knife. CTS XHP Paramilitary 2 in orange G10. This was a Cutlery Shop exclusive recently. Not much to say about that one. This is a Digicam S30V Paramilitary. I like the Digicam. It's cool. That's why I got it. M390 Paramilitary 2. It's got a coarser G10 pattern. This was a bento box exclusive. Paramilitary 2 and M390. Very smooth. They did a great job on that one. This is the blade from my black Paramilitary in the gray handle. So kind of another Franken Spidey. For some reason this one isn't quite as smooth as the... There's something going on with these handles of this particular one. All my other ones are really smooth, but that one not so much. This is the Ed Shemp Navaja, whatever. Got the ratcheting sound. Very weird knife. I may get rid of this one. S30V carbon fiber with the bolsters. Good looking knife. Very I think it'll probably be collectible because it's not super popular. British Racing Green ZDP 189 stretch. I love the stretch. There's a lot to like about this. I took the paint off the pocket clip. Really light. ZDP is awesome, obviously. I don't mind FRN at all. This is another ZDP stretch in the blue, the light blue, which I really like, the light blue actually. But I don't use this one because they discontinued it. I used it for a little while in the beginning, but not real hard. And then I got the green one since they discontinued that one. I'm kind of a freak, you know. And we got the Citadel, the big one, in the all black, automatic. Real fast, awesome automatic knife. Got a lock here so you can't accidentally deploy. I don't know if that's necessary because you really have to push it down. Aluminum handles, nice, very nice. I like Spyderco. This is the Chalkway frame lock, titanium frame lock. Real nice finish, stonewash I think that's bead blast finish. Another one that's made in Taiwan with S30V. Real nice tip on there. She's definitely not a hard use knife, but I like the Wharncliffe look. It's a cool knife, no doubt. I dig it. Okay. What's next? This is my old native. I think this is a native. Native 3, or wait, native 4 it would be. S30V, got that big jimping. FRN handles that are pinned. Old style clip. This is actually a really nice knife, there's nothing wrong with it. Nice size. Nice size on it. We got a H1 Spyderco, yellow FRN, plain edge. Probably should have got the serrated one, but I'm just not really huge on those, so I got the plain edge even though it doesn't hold an edge as well. This is a titanium clip with the black finish. It is pinned together, no liners. These salt knives are nice. This is discontinued now too. I don't know why, because it's I think it's a really cool knife. But anyway, this is a Sage 3 with the S30V and the Blackie Collins bolt action lock. So this was made to pay homage to Blackie Collins and his bolt action lock. They would have used FRN because Blackie Collins likes FRN, but it's too expensive to make a mold, so they went with the blue G10 instead. Really nice finish on the back end of that. As all the Sage, it's got the wire clip. This is the Sage 2, which pays homage to Chris Reeve and his integral lock. Awesome knife. Great, really good tolerances. Wire clip. This is probably my favorite Sage, I would have to say, if I had to pick one. Okay, Sage 4, S30V again. This is the Almar lock. No boy dent, which I like. Really nice desert ironwood. They still skeletonize the liners. Really strong lock. It feels really solid. These are titanium bolsters. Kind of a more classic type gentleman, maybe, kind of knife. Has a certain kind of feel like that to it. Super leaf with a big old thick blade on it. Black G10, real thin black G10 because the blade's so thick the handles are pretty thin. Skeletonized wire clip, which I think is thicker than the normal wire clip because it feels beefier. Compression lock. Look at that. This is an oft overlooked knife, which I think is awesome. Super leaf. I think the super leaf is wicked cool. Endura 4 in the blue FRN. Took the paint off the clip because I don't like it. What more can you say? Endura is an awesome knife. Delica 4 in the gray FRN. Flat grind, obviously. Thinner blade than the Endura. Again, took the paint off the clip. Delica Faux. This is another Delica 4 in the serrated with the Emerson Wave. I just thought this would be a pretty bad combination with the serrated, full serrated with the Emerson Wave opener, FRN handles. This is a Cali 3.5 in super blue with a Crine regrind. And this thing is amazing because it's so thin, and super blue is an awesome steel. Skeletonized liners, gray G10, wire clip, beautifully executed. Tom also did kind of an acid etch on the blade. This thing's awesome. There's a whole lot to like about the Cali 3.5 and Super Blue. This is a G10 Delica in VG10. I like that foliage green. Although when I carry a Delica, it's usually the FRN one. Although they did an awesome job on this, sadly discontinued. This is the blade from this is the other half of the Franken Endura. The parts from the waved Endura with a satin clip on there, and the blade from the G10 Endura on there, which functions just fine. You can swap blades on any of the Enduras, no problem. Or at least I've never had a problem. This is my user FRN Dyad sprint run. Broke a little bit of the tip off, so it's not quite as fine as it was. VG10 steel, FRN, and my little Kydex neck sheath there. Titanium fluted military. This is one of the very first ones without the insert, without the steel insert. S30V blade. Look at that. This thing's just awesome. I've carried it, but then I can't use it, so I really just don't carry it very much. But what an awesome knife. Beautiful. Okay, Squeak, this is an awesome little knife. Black FRN with the pattern, G10 type pattern like the lightweight UK-PK. No liner, so it is very light. The spring seems a little bit stronger on this, which I like. Nice little blade. It's N690 steel, which takes a really nice edge. Made in Italy. It's just a great little size. Again, this would be a watch pocket type knife. Very cool. I always take the clips off those watch pocket type knives. This is my old Dodo in blue, which I used for years and years. That's why the tip isn't quite as pointy as it used to be. But Dodo is a great knife for opening boxes and stuff. Great little carry knife, wire clip. This is the Ladybug in ZDP 189. This was like the sharpest knife ever when I got it. I mean, it was almost unbelievable. They did a great job. I put a little light on it one day. I'll probably take that off and put it back on my keychain. You know, sometimes you're bored and you do stuff. But the Ladybug is a sweet little knife. Actually has screws instead of pins, which is nice. So you can take it apart. Another nice little keychain type knife is the Gray G10 Jester. Has this cool little jimping up here, so you can kind of get up on it. Real nice construction, Gray G10 screw construction, made in Japan. A little jimping there too. Real heavy duty little knife. For a knife this small, it's really solid. It's pretty cool. Let's see, we got a Cricket. This is the etched Cricket. The Cricket's real nice. S-shaped blade, real skinny. Got the clip on there, but sometimes I take it off. Liner lock that is not quite all the way engaged. This actually had a little bit of play ever since I got it. Not sure why, I can't get it out, but in a knife this small, it's not a big deal. Gotta love the Cricket. Another cool one in the smaller kind of category is the Polywog. I really like the polywog. I'm going to, is that paint or something on there? I'd like to flat grind this because it's got a hollow grind. Very reminiscent of the Dodo, no liners. Wire clip, although it's not a low ride clip. Ball lock, VG10 made in Japan. I mean, it cuts great as it is, but I'd like to do a little flat grind on there, maybe thin it out just a little, because this isn't a heavy use knife. But this is a very cool knife. I really like the polywog, you know, quite a bit. I like all the Spydercos, really. Dragonfly and ZDP 189, British Racing Green FRN, little leather lanyard there, wire clip, back lock. Great little knife. And that's about it. I have my Techno I sent off to get a regrind, so that's not here. And this is another classified automatic knife, even though that's a joke, because look at this little thing. But I did a video on this. What the heck's this thing called? I can't remember now. Drawing a blank. Oh, the bifold. Really different kind of knife. I had to get it. Just couldn't help myself. This is discontinued. I think you can still get them as of right now. Got an interesting opening mechanism like that. I guess it is kind of a weapon, but also a nice little, good for cutting boxes, though I don't carry it because it is discontinued again. So yeah, with the exception of my Techno, which isn't here, that's about it. So I don't know how long this video was, but there they are, my Spyderco collection. Gotta love the Spideys, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I know it was a long video. If anyone's still with me at the end here, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.